So I'm trying to make collard green with cauliflower and add mixed vegetables with it, and I'm using goat meat. The goat meat is frozen, so I smear it in water to let it melt, to let the ice melt, and then I'm gonna put it in the stove and cook it for a good hour or so. We have tomato. I'm not gonna be using all of the tomatoes. I got the tomato from the farmer's market, and I just washed them and I'm letting them dry here. I will need onion and my seasoning. So never made this combination ever, so it's gonna be, it looks like it's gonna be full of flavor and a lot of red meat. So stay tuned to find out how this turns out. I don't think I ever had collard green, ever. I can't recall it. So I think it takes longer to cook. I honestly don't know. We'll find out together, guys. It's all about the experience, I guess. Alright, so stay tuned. So I washed my meat and then in there. I'll just cook it in a high heat, then we revisit. Like I mentioned earlier, the meat is cooked for about an hour. Here is the rest of my ingredient. I used about 5 of the tomatoes and the collard green, kale, onion, garlic, and I didn't end up using the mixed vegetables because I felt like it was a little too much stuff going on. So, and I used the same pot that I cooked the meat with it. Why waste too many, why make too many pots dirty and make yourself do more work than you need to do? So anyway, I'm combining everything together here and adding all my seasoning, and I'm gonna link everything down below that I used for this recipe. And oh my goodness, you guys, it turns out way better than I thought it would be. The amount of the collard green, kale, and the meat that I used, it took us for about a good week to eat it. So this food is this dish is really good to store and reheat it. And let me know what do you guys think about this, and if you guys try it, how it turns out. Apparently this is called southern style collard greens, so but mine is with kale and goat meat, so I guess we can call it southern style collard green with kale and goat meat. But it was really nice. And one thing that I will do different is that next time I'll make sure to add the meat later after the kale cooks, or don't cook it so soft, the meat, and add with the kale and the collard green. So I'm just adding everything together, and You guys will see how I'm pushing the ingredient down, the kale green and the kale, because it looks like the pot is not enough, but in reality, you know how the vegetables will shrink down, and so I did not want to switch the pot, but it was fine. So after adding all my ingredients together, the kale, collard green, and the meat together, I let it cook for 20 minutes and then added beef broth and then cook it for another 20 minutes. So this whole dish is time consuming, I will say, because it took like from start to finish a good 2 hours. But I feel like it was worth the long process. Here is the final result after 2 hours, you guys. But like I said, this was worth the long process. If you're a small family, this will get you a good 1 week food worth of food. And we like to eat it with a pita bread, but you can also eat it by itself. Add some sour cream and a little bit cheese, but the possibilities endless. I hope that you guys like this video. Please give thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in my next video.